What is going on, everybody? We're here with Boyo from Boyo and the Beard, doing a little underdog draft today. Best Ball Mania 4, $3 million to first. Hoping we can take it down today. Give our best shot at least. So, how are you doing today?
Not too bad, man. I was telling you beforehand. These intros, these overlays, really nice. I like like what you've done with it, man. It's looking pretty clean. So, good stuff. But yeah, I would really like to enjoy a good 1.5 mil, even if the government takes a little bit off of it.
It will take a good bit.
That wouldn't be too bad.
All right, here we go. Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. Definitely would it'd take a good chunk, but we would still get a good amount. Tay, what's up? Chew! What's going on?
Man,
what is going
Tay's
on?
enjoying the heat.
It's so hot today, man.
Yeah, it's really disgusting. It's gonna be like this till Thursday or Friday. You know, easy over 105.
Brutal. Brutal.
Yeah, not ideal.
So yeah, tell us a little bit what you're cooking up at Boyo and the Beard. How you guys are doing?
Yeah, I think really just trying to learn the different ways of editing, and I think when I was younger, I thought the coolest thing was ESPN. The top 10, the jacked up Chris Berman. I thought they were the coolest people on earth.
I love Chris Berman.
And so I guess I kind of want to, especially with the void that's happening right now with ESPN. No one's watching Sports Center anymore. I want to be able to bring what everyone wants to see, I guess. And if 111, and if you if you're not necessarily the creator, you're the consumer, and I kind of want to bring something that I would want to watch. So
agreed. I think it's what people want to see. It's just like raw content and stuff like that. It's a lot better than like the filtered stuff on ESPN and stuff like that. And I used to love it, but it's just not the same anymore. It doesn't hit the same.
No, yeah, they're getting rid of all their folks, and no one has cable anyway. So I don't necessarily know. Everyone's moving to YouTube and Twitter and shorts and whatever it is.
Right.
I don't know. So we'll see.
Yeah. Not a bad bag, no kidding. That sounds pretty good. A little 1.5 mils.
Oh no!
Hey, you're getting cooked. Good luck, boys. It is hot, man. It's hot.
Oh
yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah. You ain't wrong.
CMC goes 101. All right, there we go. That's a different one for this. Speed on goes 3. Okay, we got a weird room here.
Everyone's really hyped up around that. I mean, to be fair, that was a really nice, 8-yard run or whatever he had, that little slick Rick, and then that one-handed grab. But I don't know, man. I'm at the 111. I guess we'll see who's there. But
it's
Tony
kind of
Pollard,
brutal.
dude. I think Tony Pollard is going to be nice this year. I think Nick Chubb going to be nice this year. And I'm all over Massage Watson, so.
We do know that. Tony Pollard is so sick. He's moved up a lot just because people are a little more secure in his role because Zeke's not going there.
Yeah.
But Tony Pollard should be just a monster. Someone's gonna follow you at 11. We'll see what we get here. All right. Alrighty. All right. Eckler's off the board. Kelsey off the board.
That'd been kind of nice taking Kelsey at 11 if he's gonna sneak there. But yeah.
I like. I don't mind taking Pollard, but I think I want to take him on our next pick if we do.
That's fair.
I'm down with whatever here, though. What do you like here? You want to go double running back? AJ Brown, Amon-Ra, Wilson, Adams?
I think Amon-Ra would be pretty cool, and then Tony Pollard, to be fair. Okay. I just don't think. I mean, Jameson Williams is not necessarily going to be there for the first 6 weeks, maybe even more.
Yeah.
AJ Brown. I mean, I think Devonta Smith is going to be really slick this year. I know we have some hot takes from the Beard saying he's not a top 20 wide receiver, but I think he's out of his head.
Crazy talk. That's crazy talk.
He is, dude.
So, if you look at this overlay here, we got week 15, week 16, week 17 is where all the money's at in these contests. So it kind of, this overlay helps us kind of see I kind of memorize some of them, but Detroit plays Dallas week 17, so it's always good to get these correlated. So maybe in week 17, Amon-Ra goes for 150 yards and a touchdown. Tony Pollard on the other side of the game goes for 202. It's kind of like a good correlation, and actually pretty like a lower owned correlation. given where Pollard's been going all summer. So
I do like that they've added the added that at the end, or I guess that 15, 16, 17. I think that's really slick.
yeah,
good on Underdog for doing that.
Well, this is a separate overlay that I got like downloaded because it's like so they don't have it on there.
Okay,
but
okay.
It is nice. It is, but there's like there's a company called Spike Week that does some pretty cool tools, and also there's a couple companies that do tools like this. But I just got it. I was drafting on another platform called Drafters, and they gave out a free month of their tool, their Spike Week tool. So I'm giving it a try, and it's super helpful.
That
so
shown over
here? Basically this means in this contest, Best Ball Mania, my percentages. It's kind of scary because then I could see like leaks in my games sometimes. But in this I have other contests I draft in, but in this contest specifically, I have 0% Mahomes, I have 5% Jalen Hurts, I have 14% Higgins, 5% Jonathan Taylor, but then overall I have 4%.
Okay.
In all contests. That's basically what that means. And then the 20 means what my average ADP that I draft them at.
Okay.
Yep.
So they're just using a scraper to be able to take all that information?
I think so.
Man.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's super cool.
That is really nice.
So it looks like Jacobs went off the board. People are getting hyped on Jacobs again. Taylor's gone. Looks like people are seeing that Jacobs is probably going to be playing. Saved that. Saved what?
Devonta Smith.
He's just making sure, making those receipts, getting those receipts ready for later.
I think I've been in agreement this whole time, Taylor. So I don't know. That's the Beard's take. That's not mine.
That's a crazy take. That's a hot.
That's
take.
nuts. That's nuts.
That is a hot one.
Man, I would hate taking Deebo Samuel. I don't know where you have that, but I don't know.
I like Deebo a lot in best ball. I don't know about how I feel in like season long, but I like Deebo a ton in best ball just because he has like super high upside. But I feel safer about other players in that offense, like from a week to week basis.
That's fair.
All right, we're up. Mari Cooper, Keenan Allen, Christian Watson, ETN, Ramondre, Najee, Joe Mixon.
I think I do like Keenan Allen. I know people are probably going to be scared of him, but I think Keenan Allen's going to be nice. Ramondre Stevenson, I think is going to be really slick too. But yeah, I don't think he'd go. I think he'd go either way.
Love Keenan. Yeah, love Keenan.
I just think.
Do you think Ramondre should fall more, or do you like where he's at, even with Zeke there? Do you think Zeke's much of a threat to him in that offense?
I mean, within the 20, probably, but I mean, Stevenson's still a pretty good player, and I don't know. Watching that offense, I don't know. They're not.
You like
I don't know what to think about him. I would take
Christian Watson.
To be fair,
all right.
I would take him over ETN. Although I do think Najee Harris is going to bounce back a little bit. But I think Stevenson
top spot. I like Ramondre. I don't think Zeke's any threat to him personally. Gibbs in the third, he's going super high, man. Super high. And he's going to be used a lot, right? But Demon's going to have his work for sure. So
I would rather take Monty later on.
At price for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely at price. T-Log went 40. This is a wild draft. It wouldn't be a Boyo take without a massage ensemble. That is true.
He's not wrong, man.
This is fun. ETN or Lamar went 37. Fields went 42. That's not bad at all. This is interesting. T-Log goes much later than this usually, so he reached pretty heavy on him. So this has been a fun little room here.
And I mean, I think the thing that because we've done a few drafts here this year, Dynasty and otherwise, is like if you're not going to be able to get him coming back, you just take him.
I agree.
We can't be focused too much on the ADP. I don't think. I don't know. I don't like the DK Metcalf, Mike Williams. I don't know.
Where's he at? Is he
Rogue right there in the middle?
Oh, Cooper Kupp, DK, Mike Williams, Barkley.
That Tyreek Hill, Bud could have a pretty solid squad.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin
Darren
Ridley
Waller
in the
from off the
second
sword.
round. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm
Who's
on the
doing
same
that?
boat. People are getting hyped, man. People are getting
What?
real hyped. I don't like him there. I'd rather take Kirk or Zay at cost, personally. He used to be, I think he was a 3 at end of the third round end of the run draft. I don't know, Christopher, do you know where he was before? Can't
I
believe he
think that's
passed on Cooper. Yeah, I like Keenan Allen. He's solid.
Yeah, I just think that I think Herbie's really. I mean, if Herbie stays healthy, I mean, he was battling with the rib all year last year. If Herbie stays healthy, I think they're going to be really, really nice, and they're going to pick up the pace. I don't know.
I like Herbert a ton this year.
Yeah, I agree.
DJ
JSN
Moore.
going.
JSN goes pretty early. A lot of people hyped on him. I am one of them too. I take a lot of JSN. Damian Pierce off the board. All right, so here we can kind of go any way we want to go. Receivers obviously most important on Underdog because you take 3 of them every week. But there's a lot of optionality we can take here. So tight ends, there's a couple tight ends available. There's a couple running backs available. There's a couple receivers available. Probably not a quarterback range right now.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think the running backs in Green Bay are going to use a ton. I think Hawkinson though could be kind of nice. I don't necessarily know. I mean, if you don't take Hawkinson here, I don't think you take a tight end until really, really late. But I do like Chris Godwin still.
Who would you rather take first?
Let's go Hawk, just to be able to see if we can't get Godwin maybe on the turnaround.
I like Hawk. He also plays Detroit in Week 16. That's a little bit extra correlation there. Mike Williams looking great in camp. We'd buy Kellen Moore take more than one guy's coming along. Yeah, I think Kellen Moore is gonna that offense is gonna be pretty nice this year. Aaron Jones goes.
I just don't know if I can trust their. I mean, their head coach is always failing somehow. So, I mean, I think he's on a bit of a hot seat. If Chargers don't do well this year, he could be out.
They got to at least make the playoffs and then make like a round a little bit farther. Chris Godwin or Mike Evans or Lockett, Marquise. You go with Godwin here?
I think Godwin. Yeah, I just don't know if I trust Baker Mayfield. And I think Godwin's going to be hanging out that slot a little bit more. I mean, if you're Tampa right now, and you would know, if you're Tampa right now, do you really keep like $28 million on the roster with Mike Evans?
I don't think so. I mean, he could be traded at the deadline. Also, Godwin could too, to be fair. But there's a chance that someone gets traded, somebody's moved at some point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Evans also wants to break that 1,000-yard record too. So I do know that he wants to break like the most 1,000-yard seasons in a row.
Is that 9? Be 10?
I don't know the amount. I think it's like 7 or 8. Yeah. I have a lot of teams that 6th and 7th round gives even later. Dude, that's awesome.
That's kind of nice.
That's sick. That is some good stuff. I took Gibbs whenever I could in the pre-draft stuff, but it's just it was hard to get him.
That's out of hand. Yeah.
Second, third round is rough.
What is the if it's a highlighted green on that name, is that a correlation pick? Is that what that is?
Their name is highlighted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it means you could stack them with someone on your team, pretty much.
Okay.
So like David Montgomery's there because it stacks with Detroit. So any Dallas, pretty much any of these players would get their guys highlighted now as like a stack option.
I think Alvin Kamara is going to be. I think he's still going to run riot.
He looks pretty good in those like few snaps he had. So
yeah,
I don't disagree. How do you feel about Dobbins? Do you like Dobbins this year?
I think it's crazy that he's trying to hold out. I mean, I guess I get it. But like he's got to stay healthy. I mean, he could play. He could be a huge winner. But then again, you also have the. I mean, you got a running quarterback. I don't necessarily know if he's getting the ball dumped off to him.
Right.
Why? I guess why would you? I don't know. I'm kind of. I mean, I think the Ravens offense is kind of like the Chiefs. If it's not Kelsey or Andrews, I don't know where they're going.
Might not be. Yeah. I think I find similarities there. I like Dobbins a ton. I think he's like really good, but I don't think he has any like leverage, which I know people said that to the cows come home, but I don't think he has any like case to make. He hasn't really proven himself enough to like ask for a lot more money right now.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him because obviously he wants to make his money while he's able to play, but I don't know if he's really done enough to really make the case for that. Yeah. I think he's a good player. He's like maybe a top 10 running back in the league, but he needs to prove it still. So.
I agree. I do like Rashad White. He just got snagged.
Awesome. Rashad White just got snagged, unfortunately.
I mean, Alvin Kamara is sitting pretty, but there's that boy, Massage Watson.
Who would you stack him with if we're gonna go? Do you like his late options? Because we don't have Cooper, we don't have Chubb. Do you have late options that you like with him?
I guess he wouldn't necessarily. Is like Njoku the only one?
Njoku, Elijah Moore, Cedric Tillman.
Elijah Moore's like right there next to him, though, right?
He's.
I think he's right underneath him.
Yeah, I mean, we could double tap if that's what you want to do. I don't know how you feel about Elijah Moore.
I think I'd rather go running back.
Sky's here.
I like Sky more too, dude. You got this one. I'm getting nervous.
All right, I got Kamara. I don't have like any Kamara this year, so I didn't know what his suspension situation was going to be like. Now I have a better idea, obviously. So
where does Dak go?
Around pick 100. Right here at 105. So we might be get him on the way back. You want Sky here? Is that cool with you?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I don't think it'd be a half bad idea to get Dak. We already got Tony Pollard. We have Amon-Ra. You could also snag one of their tight ends as well late.
You're talking about Dallas? Yeah. Dallas. Yeah. I like Dallas, the late Dallas stack a lot. Sean Tucker's gonna disappoint the shot. I mean, he would have been drafted if he was healthy, so I can see that happening for sure. I mean, they don't have much to lose. They might as well give Sean Tucker some touches.
Yeah, they don't have much to lose at all.
Boyo diarrhea. He diarrheaed everywhere right there. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's fair. I think our running back room is pretty nice, though. And
I like it.
I mean, I do think that Sky Moore is going to be. I think he's the number one in KC, as bad as that is. Yeah. I mean, he's going to be hanging out in the slot. A lot of vacated slot targets here from last year. So, yep. I'm really stoked about Sky Moore.
I agree. Kamara looks pretty good. He looks really good in that game. I was like getting kind of scared, like watching. I was like, holy crap, he looks good. It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
But okay.
And they got a terrible schedule too. You know, they're playing Saints.
Kamara. Oh yeah, the Saints have a cake schedule. Yeah. Yep. This is an interesting room. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. A lot of running backs going more.
I think that Joe Mixon, K-Makers, James Conner. I think that's a pretty nice running back room.
Yeah, Hill, Smith, Ayuk, Evans is pretty sweet. I like that a lot. We got let's see here. What else was I looking at? Throw some respect on the old dogs. What was I gonna ask you? I was gonna ask you your thoughts on. Do you like Elijah Moore? Are you not on Elijah Moore this year?
Yeah, I like Elijah Moore. To be fair though, he has he's got like one or two more chances. I think the saving grace with Elijah Moore is Deshaun Watson's contract is so big that I don't necessarily know if they have the ability to go out and get another wide receiver.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I don't know. I think Khalil Herbert is going to be a really nice pickup for a lot of folks.
I like Herbert a ton. Dobbs at 99. Wow. Oof. That is some steamy Dobbs right there. 99 for Dobbs.
Man, I think they saw that bomb from Jordan Love the other day.
41-yard bomb. I'm kind of getting hyped on the Packers a little bit. Like, to be honest, I think Packers could be pretty nice.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about Jordan Love. He, I think he needs some confidence. I mean, he kind of had that nice that nice scramble here the other day, and then he got bopped from behind by someone.
Right.
Ended up being a late hit. Kind of got him fired up, and then after that, it kind of had some real oomph behind some of those throws. But I think just with anyone, you need some confidence.
Yep.
There goes Dak. Damn.
I mean, I think I like our option here. If he's there for us, we'll see if he's there or not.
Who's that?
Your boy.
Massage. Yeah.
If he'd be here 21 picks after ADP, I'll take it.
It's just nuts to me. Chicago's defense maybe a little bit dodgy. Houston, I don't know the thing about them. They got Jets in the final, but
Jets in the final's rough. I'll take them. I'm down to sack them up.
I agree. Deshaun follows me wherever I go, man. I can't not take him.
He always gets them.
Shoot, you could snag Njoku next. I don't know.
I hope so. Fingers crossed this guy doesn't snipe me.
My God.
I like Njoku a lot. We could stop with 2 tight ends with Hawkinson and Njoku too. So that kind of makes it kind of nice.
I don't try to do these things, but gosh, man.
I know it fell to us. We had no choice. There. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
I think
pretty. So. Whew, I mean, I'm not saying I'm happy about it, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all.
I mean, I still think he's, elite. Tillman, I do think is a good player. I think you're right on the money on that, Chris.
I always take more than one chief receiver when I draft any. That's a good choice. I mean, they're going to be firing the ball around, so not a bad shout there.
Justin Watson, I think is probably going to make the team. If anything, just for special teams purposes. MVS too, dude. When we went to, I went to the Chiefs training camp here the other day, and MVS was getting. I mean, he was getting targeted, and he's an old vet, so another old dog, right? I mean, he's been in the league for quite a few years.
Crazy value and solid double tight end upside. I agree. Yeah, I actually really like how this has turned out. We had 7 picks of ADP on Hawkinson, can't mind that, and then 20 bomber on good old Watson. So Tillman is looking solid. Yeah, I think Boyo did mention that as well. I think he looks pretty good too. Good option late. So
Jamal Williams. Yeah, that's
one of your guys, like Jamal.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jamal. Still, I don't think he hit 17 touchdowns again this year, but
yeah, that's fair.
He's a good player, I think.
I like Jamal, but not on teams when I have Kamara on it already. But I think Jamal's fine. I took him with Tay earlier this draft season, so he liked him a lot too. So, but yeah, down the stretch here, there's like about 2-3 weeks till the season starts. So I'm gonna get probably some collab guests on where we have 2 or 3 guests at a time, get a bunch of different perspectives. Should come for some interesting rooms, but it's fun getting like a very curated room. Joku, Penny, Collins, Beckham off the board. Grab a little Kirky Osborne action. Kirk Osborne? Is Kirk even there still? Kirky Osborne.
I mean, I don't think he'd be half bad.
Kirk's already gone, but yeah.
Jared Goff.
He's a good one to get here, honestly. We could probably be done
with that too. Yeah. I mean, I would snag Jerick McKinnon anywhere I could.
Don't hate McKinnon. We in here. What's up, Joss? Welcome. You got it. You got in here before it's over. Kirk Cousins gone. Yeah, Kirk Cousins been gone, man.
I think one thing, because I was watching Jordan Love and CJ Stroud here yesterday, and on that touchdown to Jaden Reed that Love had, it was a play action to Dylan. Dylan doesn't even take it; he just goes in and smashes the guy that's blitzing. Enables him to have a touchdown, but. And then when you look at it later, it was a fourth down for CJ Stroud, and Dameon Pierce completely misses the block. And I mean, if you don't have that pass protection, I mean, that's just another guy that's letting you down. Jerick McKinnon, though, I think is one dude that's always going to have. I mean, I saw it on that Saturday. He's over there practicing, just hitting people.
Yeah.
So.
I think Dameon
dog.
Pierce is a good runner, but he definitely has some leaks in his game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate him at all. I don't mind that. Saw someone throwing out Josh Palmer. That'd be pretty good for your bags, Christopher. I know you like Josh Palmer to the Lions. I mean, they need a receiver, man. They need something. I don't think they could rock with especially Jameson Williams is looking kind of suspect, and then Gibbs he's going to be fine. Obviously, Laporta looks like he'd be decent, and then they have Amon-Ra, but they don't have an actual I don't know. They don't have a full receiver. What do you want to do here?
Can you check and see what Gilmore already has? 2 quarterbacks. I don't think he's going to take I would take Jerick McKinnon. I think.
All right. Cool with that. Fine with Jerick. That's fine. I will say we took probably good amount of running backs, and we just probably should focus on receiver a bit. Now, I mean, we could probably take 1 or 2 more running backs, but we definitely
get a solid running back room. Though.
We definitely need a hammer receiver down here just to get some more options.
Okay.
So Juju goes. But we might be done at tight end and quarterback, which would be pretty nice, which we are. So we'll grab Goffey. Pretty solid, honestly. I mean, TJ Hawkinson and Njoku, Watson, Goff. So I'll go ahead and recap the squad here for any audio listeners. So we got Amon-Ra, Pollard, Start, Keenan Allen, Ramondre, TJ Hawkinson, Chris Godwin, Alvin Kamara, Sky Moore, Christian Watson, David Njoku, Jerick McKinnon, and Jared Goff. It's a pretty fun start so far. Got apparently they've asked about him. That would be intriguing. Respect Marvin Jones and Denzel Mims. Did Denzel Mims actually retire?
I was going to say, he retired.
He might have heads to injury reserve.
Yeah.
He basically retired already. Rip Mims, man. I think Denzel Mims and Marvin Mims are related. Pretty sure. I'm 100% sure about that.
I couldn't tell you, to be fair.
I like me some Marvin Mims, that's for sure. Correlation wise, if we can get a correlation with Cleveland, it'd be great, but I don't know really our options down here.
What type in Cleveland, see what we have available?
DPJ, Jerome Ford, Cedric Tillman.
I think DPJ and Tillman, you go either one of them.
Yeah, I think I like Tillman more, but I like both of them.
I agree. I think Donovan Peoples-Jones has 1 more year, and then he may be out of Cleveland too.
He might get phased out of the offense.
Yeah,
by Tillman, if he looks good. There's Jets correlation with our. I don't really know. There's not much on Jets left. Nicole Harbin. What the heck? He just went.
Who did? What? That's crazy.
He's just reaching on his guy.
Is Corey that Davis. A bot?
I don't mind Corey. This has been a weird draft for him. I'm telling you, man. This is a weird.
He reached 55 picks, 60 picks.
He grabbed. He also grabbed Bijan 8 picks early. He's doing.
I don't know. I mean, get your guys, but Treylon Burks, Kenny Pickett's terrible. I do not like Kenny Pickett. Is that his only quarterback?
No. He has
okay. No. Jeez, thank God.
He does have Buffalo unstacked though, which I wouldn't prefer that. And also he has Pittsburgh unstacked. He has Najee. Okay, fair enough. Not bad. Yeah, there's always some head scratching decisions in these rooms, but anything's viable in August. We'll see what happens when the season starts.
Do they have these drafts going through the season as well?
No, the best ball stops as soon as the season starts. Best ball is done, but they'll reopen contests a couple weeks into the season.
Okay.
They'll reopen them where you can get another chance to draft after 4 weeks have gone by.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of interesting that when you see really interesting situations unfold, injury unfolds, and then ADPs move up a bunch. So it's they call it a second chance contest basically. But these contests will close September 7th or whatever the day is. Yeah. What do you like here? I like Gallup.
I do too. I agree. I do like Gallup.
I take a lot of Gallup. I don't know why he always falls, and I don't necessarily think he's insane, but I think he could. He's either the third receiver on their team, or Brandon Cooks is dust, or not very good, and or Gallup's just healthy. and I think he'll be healthier this year, coming 2 years off of his ACL.
2 years off. He also lost a lot of targets in Schultz.
Schultz is gone, yeah.
So I think, I definitely think that he's going to take some. Who knows what Mini-Me is going to do? Deuce Vaughn, but
do you want MVS here? I'm down to triple up.
Yeah.
All right.
I think so.
Let's get these targets, get these points and these targets. All these Chiefs points and targets, we'll take them all.
At the very least, go with good offenses. So.
Yeah.
And I think outside of like Tampa Bay.
Pro strats from that guy. Outside of Tampa Bay, what were you saying?
Outside of Tampa Bay, I think we have
good offenses.
Really nice offenses.
I think the Patriots are going to be a better offense than last year, personally.
And I saw them running a sweep to Juju Smith-Schuster the other day, and I was like, "Oh my god, why would you do that? Don't you have anyone else that could do that?"
Hopefully, I hope so.
I mean, he does. He like doesn't even turn the corner well. So what are we doing here?
Not a good guy for end around. We're buying a Deuce Vaughn. I'm personally not.
I don't think
so. I'm personally not. I don't. I think he's like gonna have some plays written up for him, but like he's not getting more than like 6 touches, like 5. He's not getting more than 5 touches a game. No chance.
Yeah.
No chance, in my opinion.
I don't think so either.
I just don't see it happening. Just don't see it. I don't see it, man.
Is he working on his return game?
I think so.
I hope so. I mean, he's got to have a. I mean, being that nichey, like you have to have a specialty.
Yeah.
And if you are, I don't know. I can't like.
Corey Davis goes too.
He's like 3 inches smaller than me, and I think I would die getting hit by some of these guys. I can't imagine that much weight on you.
This guy is reaching all across the board for everything. Holy moly. He started with CMC. Oh, man. Woof.
You like anyone out of Houston?
Houston? I don't know if it's like Nico, just because I feel like he's going to be the one other than Schultz. So I don't mind Nico. And if you think Houston's not going to be like horrible, I think they're fine. Just like Nico's fine. But as for like the other receivers, it's just so many different options. I don't know if there's anyone that's like a good bet to make. Because they got Mechie, they got Tank Dell, they got Xavier Hutchinson, I think.
Yeah.
They have Robert Woods, they have Noah Brown. So they have
like
a
lot of dudes.
6 or 7 receivers. Same with the Giants, but I like the Giants a lot more because I feel like they're actually going to be decent offensively. So his pass blocking has to be. I don't think they're putting him out there to block anyone.
Oh my god!
No way, that dude.
I cannot imagine someone just rolling through and cranking that dude.
Oh shit.
I mean, he's probably. I mean, he has to be like you have to be a freak athlete to be able to make it into the pros, and to do that at like 5'6", even more wild. I was watching something the other day. They were talking about Kyrie Irving. I mean, everyone's lucky Kyrie Irving isn't like 6'6" because he would go bonkers.
I did hear about that.
Same kind of thing with.
Who do you like here? I don't mind Singletary or Samuel, but we can reach down and grab someone else.
I think Shaheed.
Ooh, got him. I like Shaheed. He was pretty sweet last year. He's hurt right now, but I think he was pretty cool last year. He was pretty cool.
My God, Justin Ross is lurking there. Oh, don't tempt me. Man, that's a crazy thing. It's like
too many Chiefs.
Yeah, we can't do that. That's fair. I get that. That's kind of the crazy thing about each of these individual teams. Like, you can like whoever, and have your like cult following, right?
Yep. Any running backs you like here?
I think you sneak Singletary.
Singletary? Oh.
Yeah.
That's fine. It kind of goes with your saying you don't like Pierce as much this year, so kind of goes with Singletary being like he's definitely a better pass blocker, and he's very reliable and secure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked sick in the preseason too.
That's fair.
But Shaheed actually did flash last year. He just needs to get healthy.
Yeah.
How many? We have the Saints, Tampa Bay. We got 3 picks left.
All right.
2 picks left. So I'm good to go. 1 running back, 1 receiver. One of them probably going to be Tillman, and then running back is kind of up to you at this point. If you like any of these guys here, if you want to take a shot on the running back 2 on a team, I like Malik Davis. I like Rico Dowdle.
Man, if we're
Chris Evans,
Malik Davis though, that's really bad if he gets a lot of action.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. We have forwards, so yeah, we don't want to do that. Good point. I actually really like Chris Evans recently. He might be taking over that backfield as like the number 2. So Bengals running back Chris Evans.
Yeah,
fits with our KC bet because we have a Chiefs guy. So that's where I put my cards. I'd like to get a Bengals running back.
All right,
and then Tillman. But if you like a guy, I'm happy to take him. I don't know what.
No, I mean I think you get into the playoffs and you really worry about how are these running backs, are they going to be healthy? Yeah, and so taking a punt on a I mean Singletary. I think Jared McKinnon's going to get a lot of work down a stretch.
Yeah, Sean Tucker. I don't mind that. I don't mind the Sean Tucker bet. We already have a bet on the Saints and the Tampa Bay, so that's not a bad one either. I definitely want to do Cincinnati because I like we already have a big Chiefs bet. So if the Chiefs, obviously that game probably will be a shootout. So if Chris Evans happens to be the running back, then we could be looking real good if we're still playing.
That's going to be New Year's Day. It's too bad that's not a New Year's night game. Oh my God, KC would be rocking.
The absolute banging game, dude.
Yeah, I think Chris Evans is a good shout.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily know if there's anyone else that.
If anyone else tantalizes you more, I'm going to take them.
No, and hopefully Kareem Hunt finds a home from fantasy.
That is true. I think he will. I just don't know where it's going to be. I also think Fournette will find a home. I just don't know where either.
I guess the only thing I've heard about Fournette this year is like he got in a fatty car wreck, and that's it.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's been pretty quiet on the Fournette camp, so I'm a little worried that he could just like not play this year or something. So
I think Latavius Murray. Who else is in Buffalo besides Cook?
James Cook and Damian Harris.
Oh, Damian Harris. Okay.
Get out of here with this. Look at this guy.
Burrowhead, please.
Unreal. Just trying to rile up the crowd. Wind up merchant.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean this team is pretty well correlated. I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. We got Detroit, Dallas. We got Cleveland, Houston, Detroit, Minnesota, New Orleans, Tampa Bay. Hopefully, we'll get our Chiefs, Bengals.
What a slick site this is.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's
Underdog
nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So let's grab. This guy's not taking Chris Evans. We'll grab Tillman. And this guy better not be taking Chris Evans, or I'll be mad. Moss broken leg. Yeah, Moss is hurt. Yeah, he's on He's not even on he's on the Colts now, by the way. Yeah. He's not on Buffalo anymore. Pretty sure. Yeah. Moss is on the Colts now. Not bad squad here.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like this team a lot. I was looking at our old team. We have a decent old team.
Yeah.
I think we have Trey Lance on the team. So.
Do we?
Yeah.
Man.
That was the pre-draft team.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate.
I don't know. I think because I was watching him last night as well, and he does do some silly things, but then he dumps that ball off to Latu and then just peppers like 5 guys like right afterwards. Going into for that touchdown as well, where he gave it up to Latu on that seam.
I saw that. Yeah.
I don't know. I think what they need for that team though is just to be able to get it to the guys that need it, and I think Brock Purdy is that guy.
Yeah, they have so many plethora of weapons. I think Lance is not dead in Dynasty, but I don't think San Francisco likes him that much anymore. No. So they love Purdy, and I understand. but he's got to go somewhere else. Like people have talked about him going to the Vikings. That could be interesting, not for just Jefferson, but it could be interesting in general. That'd be pretty cool to have him in the Vikings, honestly. Pull up the old squad. All right, I can pull up the old squad in a second.
Yeah, I guess I don't necessarily know where else he'd go.
There's some teams that would be in need of. The Saints, I guess. The Raiders. There's teams that could use a quarterback potentially down the stretch here.
I think Jameis Winston though is probably suitable enough for, backup. I don't necessarily know that they would give up too much for.
Do you think the league is? Sorry, go ahead.
I don't think they would give up too much for Trey Lance, or they shouldn't. That wouldn't make.
I don't think he's worth enough. Yeah.
And Derek Carr, Derek Carr gets ragged on all the time, but I think Derek Carr is a fine quarterback.
I think he's solid. He's better than what they had last year. So he should be. The Saints offense should be pretty fun this year. I'll pull up the old squad after this so we can take a look at it. Very, very early on though. I think that
Deshaun, is Deshaun in that one too?
I don't think so. No. I think it was a super flex draft. It was back in like March or in April, I think. Might have been May. So it was a while ago. Jonathan Taylor proved us he could trade. Yep, he wants out. He wants out.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. That would shake up something big time if he goes I don't even know where he'd go, but that would be a big
what makes sense?
Dude, I have no idea.
I don't know.
For talks of like the Bears.
They just drafted Roshan. I think Roshan's a good player.
I like Roshan. It's just he doesn't have like a big fit by any means. Like it's just these running backs don't have like these places anymore that seem like extremely powerful. It's wild. All right, let's take a look here.
Maybe
that old draft.
We could do a straight swap for Clyde the Glide for Jonathan Taylor. Make things right in KC.
Yeah, Pollard's gone after this year. I wonder what kind of contract he'll get or what they're gonna do with him.
Dallas is so weird with money though.
Chiefs, JT.
I don't know.
I'll pull up the Superflex draft really quick. Here we go. I was looking at this the other day. It's actually not that bad, given the fact it's a Superflex. It just sucks we got Trey Lance on our team.
Yeah. If I remember, this one was like a really. I think we got sniped on a few dudes, and we had to just pick up Trey Lance.
There we go.
Oh God! Yeah, we had to have gotten. What are we doing?
Well, we got to pick 7, and we decided to go with JJ. In hindsight, I would have preferred Herbert, but it's not the end of the world. We did get an awesome McKinnon value.
Yeah,
McKinnon at 223.
223. Good God. I don't know. I'm not amped about that. If this wins, that's crazy.
I do like Waller though. And the thing is, you got
that's a really nice tight end room.
Yeah. Keep in mind that we have. Keep in mind that all of these teams were drafted super early, so there's a lot of teams that look really gross. So
yeah,
that sucks. We lost one quarterback, which is really bad. But if Cousins and Baker are just solid all year, then we definitely have a chance. Our running back room is pretty sick.
Yeah.
JT, Jacobs. So
I think Elijah. Yeah, Elijah still gets 15.
Receivers are pretty lit too.
Yeah, KJ Osborne, Jalen Hyatt.
MVS as well. MVS on both these teams now.
Yeah. I think Darren Waller is a
Taylor to Cowboys.
Wait, man.
Are you? I was thinking it actually was going to happen. I was like, hold on a second, dude.
That would suck.
That would be wild.
I got Pollard in a few places too. Oh, that'd be terrible.
Mind if I did that.
Oh man.
It's most likely those. You're right. We're gonna beat everyone at tight end.
But Kirk Cousins gets ragged on, and I mean he still inevitably ends up, a top 10 quarterback. And their defense sucks. They are going to be throwing the lights out of the ball.
I just hope that Baker. This guy has a dead quarterback. Trey Lance could get traded. Yeah, this team. If Trey Lance gets traded, this team is like revitalized to the max. Like mid-season trade, Trey Lance or something. Man. We're like in the Matrix.
Yep.
This team is alright.
I don't know. I'm not stoked about the wide receiver room.
This guy, holy moly!
Gee, Christ. So that's wasteful,
three dead quarterbacks on this one. Probably.
Hendon Hooker's not going to play this year.
People didn't know, man. People didn't know. He thought he might get drafted to a team. Kelsey, Otten, Gesicki. That seems good.
Oh wait, this is our previous draft.
No, this isn't our team. This is
okay. This is the last one. Okay,
yeah, this is super flex.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, me and the
even
one we
so, he had a torn ACL back then.
The one we did with Brian is dreadful. I'm not even gonna pull that one up.
No,
that one is bad. That one is dreadful.
Yeah, we can get rid of those. Although some pretty oddball teams won big money last year, right?
Oh yeah, I mean,
you just gotta get lucky.
There comes a point where you're grasping for straws, but weird stuff can win. Weird stuff does win all the time. So I'm never gonna count a team out until it's eliminated from contention. So unless my whole team's dead or unless my whole team's like injured or something.
We can make some pretty good guesses though.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the team we drafted today. That was a really good one. We'll go ahead and go over that really quick one more time just to bury the lead there, and then we'll call it a day. That was a fun little draft here.
Yeah, nice.
Gonna have Boyo on again before the season starts. Maybe during the season we'll have him on again. Talk about some Chiefs content. Boyo and the Beard might make me an appearance on here too. So.
Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be too much to talk about in regards to Tampa Bay. I'm sorry, Gabe.
I don't have much to talk about either there. I'm just going to hope that they get the first round pick or get a good pick this year.
Caleb Williams.
Jeez. Caleb Williams. Just go for it all.
Yeah.
Just go for it all.
Just tank.
So our team ended up Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tony Pollard, Keenan Allen, Ramondre Stevenson, TJ Hawkinson. Pretty solid start there. Chris Godwin, Alvin Kamara, Sky Moore, Sean Watson fell to us at 107. Pretty sweet there.
Yeah.
David
kind of saved the draft, to be fair.
Big time. Yeah, we were kind of looking rough at quarterback, and he kind of just fell right into us. So, and Njoku stacked with our Watson. We got McKinnon, Jared Goff, Michael Gallup, Marcus Valdez-Scantling, Rashid Shaheed, Devin Singletary, Cedric Tillman, and Chris Evans to close our team out. Solid team. Actually, Christopher likes the team. We got the seal of approval. Now we're definitely advancing.
Cheers, Chris.
That's all I want to hear. Appreciate that, Christopher. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys spending time here, hanging out. But yeah, any last words for you, Boyo?
No, thanks for having me, man. And love what you're doing. Keep it up. The overlays are looking nice.
Appreciate it.
Slick setup you got here, so I'm really amped for you.
Work in progress, man. Gonna keep on working on it. Got to keep improving. So yeah, appreciate hanging out, everyone. Have a good night. Peace out, and we'll see you guys next time.
Take it easy, guys.